Capture the objectives.
What's going on, y'all? Hullie the Kid here, bringing you the episode 2 of Hullie's World, Inside Hullie's World. Excuse my voice if it sounds a little bit lower, but it's getting close to my bedtime, so I just decided to put this out. I wasn't gonna do this episode for a while, or maybe not another 2 or 3 days, but it was something that I just had to kind of get off my chest. This episode is geared towards a couple of the new TV shows, reality TV shows that are in the works, I guess. I don't know if you all caught the memo of this show. It's a show coming out about a former Atlanta rapper by the name of Shawty Low. I'm sure some of y'all heard about him. If some of y'all hadn't, it's been a long time since he put out a song. So, I mean, he's not really that relevant as far as music goes. But used to be a rapper. Now he has his own show coming out. And to make matters worse, or to somewhat add insult to injury, is his show is about his 10 kids by his 9 different baby mamas. And when I saw this, when I saw the article about this, it really just made me upset. Because first of all, my take on reality shows now are that it's literally just a waste of time. Because first of all, it's not reality. Which obviously has been documented many different times. It's not reality. It's somewhat of a scripted, lifestyle, whatever it may be, yada yada yada. But it's gotten to the point that where all these shows are known for are just people bickering, people arguing, and people fighting, and just being literally just being jackasses. So when I saw this article, it really just, I couldn't do anything but just kind of hang my head in shame, because it's first of all, who would even give this man the opportunity to make a show like this? And second of all, who would even watch it? Who said this was a good idea? Now, I know a couple of people are going to be saying, well, I watch Real Housewives of, wherever, Real Hoes of whatever. I don't know. I don't care. It really doesn't make much of a difference to me. But when I saw this come up, and I don't know. It really just, it rubbed me the wrong way, because it showed me how far our society has really just degraded itself, and how far we've kind of scaled back when we've just come to accept anything and everything as quote unquote entertainment. Now, I know a lot of people, they're gonna say, well, I really just watch this because it's funny. And I'm not saying it's not funny, but you gotta understand that when you're watching something, you're literally, even with YouTube, if you watch any video, say you're watching my video, you're giving it a view, and say 100 people get it, just off top, they just click on it and they say, okay, well, let me see what this is about. Let me see what Hullie the Kid is about. Not necessarily liking, they might not like what I say, they might not like my gameplays, but, just out of curiosity, they just view, my video. They clicked on my video, which gave me a view, which led me to believe that people are liking what I'm putting out. So if I get 100 views on one video, I'm going to take something from that video and say, okay, well, let me add that to my next video, or let me be sure to put in this intro, or let me be sure to put in this phrase, or make sure to put in, whatever it may be. I'm going to take something from that video and say, okay, well, they obviously like that, so you know what, let me keep doing it so I can have people continue to like my videos. So when people, watch these shows, and these shows get, the Nielsen ratings, or however they're shown on TV, I can't remember the actual name of it, but you know, when they're given the opportunity to, you know, look at this kind of stuff, it's just like you're falsely supporting these shows and this buffoonery. Like it's to the point where people shouldn't even be, you know, like who continues to give these people these kinds of shows? You know, why are people supporting these kinds of shows? You know, and it's not so much for the people that know the difference. You know, I'm more so looking at it from a standpoint of, you know, younger kids, you know, teenagers, or just people who are very impressionable, you know, whatever age it may be. If they see that people are supporting and following this kind of person, then it's going to lead them to believe that, you know, well, in order for me to get, you know, a following or get, you know, some kind of popularity, some kind of notoriety, I have to kind of take what they do. So I'm going to not pretend to be this person. I'm going to take something from this person and, you know, add that to my character. Or I'm going to, you know, do this because I saw this person did this and people like that, so I'm going to do it. So, you know, when kids watch these, you know, these people, these households of, you know, wherever it may be, or they watch, you know, if you got to imagine if a high school kid, middle school kid somehow ends up watching this show about a man, first of all, a washed up rapper who really wasn't a rapper to begin with. He was just some guy that got behind a microphone and started, you know, doing what every other rapper from Atlanta was doing at that time. Just, you know, rapping, talking about crack, selling drugs, whatever it may be. And I have that's gonna be a whole nother series that I'm going, not a series, but that's a whole nother episode, you know, I got coming out, because I feel very strongly about that. But that's not what this one is about. So when people, you know, even with YouTube, you know, if you watched whatever, you know, this video of this person doing this or doing that, whatever it may be, if you watch that, like, you're giving them some kind of support. So when I told my friends about it, when my friends told me about it, I just, you know, all I could do is just say, y'all, please, you know, just boycott this stuff, because it's really just getting out of hand, man. This stuff, like, there's no reason, you know, people should be looking forward to watching just people arguing and just like this, like stuff to this caliber. It's just ridiculous. Like, there's no reason, you know, a man that's been with 9 different women, you know, that has different children by this many women, you know, should have that kind of notoriety in society. Am I saying it's wrong? Not really, but I'm not saying that we should be glorifying it either. You know, you have your own beliefs, but there's just certain things that someone should draw the line between entertainment and just complete idiocracy. Like, there's no reason that this should be even a show. A lot of these shows shouldn't even be in existence right now. Like I keep saying, like, love, especially this love and hip hop crap. Like this, first of all, none of those guys even really were worthwhile rappers anyway. And then, like, all the girls, they fighting over, you know, whoever, and fighting over this person and doing all this other type of crap. It's really just not necessarily us, but as an African American man, like, most of these shows are really, you know, they're really wrongfully depicting what that culture is about. What, you know, especially the hip hop culture, it's just wrongfully depicting what it's about to me, man. There's no reason people should be glorifying this kind of stuff. It's really just gotten out of hand, and, you know, people should just really step up and, you know, take a stand and say, oh, just understand, you know, you don't have to accept everything. If you don't agree with what network is putting out, please do not watch it. Don't sit there and be like, yeah, this stuff is ratchet. Yeah, it's ratchet, but I like it because it's funny. Nah, you're sending a wrong message to the people who are creating this kind of stuff, because if you continue to support it, they will continue to watch it. They will continue to create it. And with each little watch, each time somebody talks about it, it gives it the wrong impression. It gives it the a very wrong impression that people are liking and supporting this kind of stuff. So, you know, please just take a stand, y'all. Just don't even find this stuff entertaining. Don't even pay this kind of stuff no mind. So it's really getting out of hand. We really gotta make a change, you know, sooner or later. So take care.